Come on up. Let's go. Come on. Nope, don't go that way. You're going the wrong way, Kinsley. Okay.
Okay. Nope, now she's going to get her toy.
Get R2. Get R2. Hello, hello. His pants have a little bit of a rip in them.
Yep. Tired.
I bet you're tired. You have a nice full belly now, too.
That was a delicious, very, very good dinner.
Yep.
Very filling and very good. Those biscuits were so good. Oh my goodness.
I just made fried potatoes, kind of like home fries, and bacon, eggs over easy, and scratch-made biscuits. That was dinner.
Heart healthy.
Heart healthy. Extra butter.
Oh yeah.
Greasy butter. Yum, yum. That was good. I've just been kind of cooking and
Yeah, you made me some granola.
I made you granola.
I like granola.
And Nate remembered to bring a chicken up from the freezer, so tomorrow I can make soup. And I asked him if he wanted chicken and rice, chicken and lentil, or chicken and vegetable, and he said chicken with rice, lentils, and vegetable. So I'm just gonna make a soup.
Just throw it in there. Just throw it all in.
It's gonna be interesting, so it'll be whatever comes out of it.
It'll be good.
It'll be good, yeah. And then today I was working on trying to redesign the pond area on how I want future state to look, like setting up the chickens and the flocks and stuff. So I was having a hard time finding outdoor sketch pad type things, like designs, if that makes sense, like free apps that you can grid and mark things and stuff. So I just used a PowerPoint because I know PowerPoint. And so I made a slide, and it's pretty funny. I can actually pull it up and show y'all. It's pretty it's pretty ridiculous.
I don't want you to be licking me right now.
No licks.
Sorry. Well, today was productive, very, very productive. I didn't sleep well, so I was thinking it was going to be a kind of a short day, because Jim came over around 9. I woke up kind of late, so I was kind of in a rush to get ready by the time he arrived. Oh my. Okay. You also have to send that to me, and I'll just overlay it here, because it's beautiful. But honey, those are not skills you have in PowerPoint. I'm sorry. I see what you're doing. Oh man. Okay. All right. Oh, wow. I was not expecting that. I was thinking more like a top-down view. Oh man, that's good stuff. Okay.
Yeah, I this is all the further I got, but yes, this was just like obviously it's not to scale, but
Are those white things chicken coops?
they're the coops and the runs.
Okay. Those are tiny.
Well, I tried to do it to scale-ish.
Okay.
So I don't know, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. If it's to scale, those are tiny coops.
Okay.
Yeah. That's okay.
It's okay. I did my best with
I mean, you do know how to use PowerPoint.
I do know.
You use it quite frequently for work, and it looks good.
Yeah, no, this.
So I've been wondering what happened. Oh man.
Okay, honey.
Oh, well,
rude.
Well, you know. All right.
I was trying to add some color to it.
That's good.
Okay, let's talk about your day.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be rude. It was just not what I was expecting. Took me by surprise. Anywho, So anyway, I was trying to add some color to it. Yeah. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be rude. It was just not what I was expecting. Took me by surprise. Anywho, yeah. So anyway, I was trying to add some color to it. Yeah. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be rude. It was just not what I was expecting. Took me by surprise. Anywho, yeah. So anyway, Jim and I worked until about 12. We got the subfloor in, we got the new plumbing in place, the new toilet flange, got the and piping, everything to support it.
No more 90 degree?
No more 90 degree, it's a sweep. It's a 90 sweep. It is 90 degrees, but it's not a corner.
Yeah.
It's a sweep.
Yeah, like...
Yeah, much better. Got the PEX plumbing in, and it's level and smooth and sturdy. Got it sprayed down with the with mold killer and the wood preservative, since it's an outside wall, just to prevent any future stuff. So anyway, yeah, that was good. And then Jim asked if I wanted to keep going since it was only 12, and I was like, no, I'm really kind of tired today since I didn't sleep very well. I'm going to actually just go and just relax. He goes, you know what, I'm going to do the same thing. Because I think I'm going to watch a movie. I said, I think I'm going to watch a movie too. It's like, I'm just going to call it a lazy day today. We got some good progress done. I'm just going to call it a lazy day.
He didn't call it a lazy day.
That didn't happen.
He didn't watch a movie.
No, I didn't. No, that didn't happen. So what happened was I decided, since I only had like a 10-minute walk with the dogs this morning, decided to go take a walk with the dogs. So I did that. So afternoon walk. And then when I got back from that, I realized I hadn't seen the sheep all day. Had no idea, because I didn't put the sheep back into the winter paddock last night.
They got out on their own.
Out yesterday on their own. And they usually just sleep over by the outside light.
And they did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so I figured they'd be fine, and then they would just kind of roam about, be free range geese.
Geese? They'll be free range geese.
Yeah.
Those sheep are turning into goslings.
Hey, you know what? That'd be better than what they... Anyway.
Yeah, I checked on them at I think it was about 12... It was maybe midnight last night, because one of the chickens was going crazy, one of the roosters. And it sounded like it was closer than the pond area, but when I got outside, it was actually the pond area. But when I got out, they were just right there under the light, like they always are, all three of them.
Yeah, they like it over there.
And they got up and followed me.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, maybe I can get them to go back in. But then they were eating. They were actively eating at midnight. So I just was like, you know what? They have food here.
Yeah.
There's plenty of grass. Just let them kind of chill. So I just left them alone.
Yeah. So I hadn't seen them. So I got on the electric tricycle and went over to the gray barn and looked around. And sure enough, they had made their way over the inside perimeter fence again over by the 70s house, and they were in that field. But
I wonder if there must be food or something over there.
There must be something over there for them.
Yeah, because that's 3 times now that they've jumped that fence.
Yeah, it must be good food, because it's a very wooded area. And yeah, I'm just surprised that they would want to be out there. But
yeah.
Well, anyway, so I got them to come over, and then I put them into the winter paddock and gave them some feed and some new hay, and they've been in there since. So did that, and then like, okay, I think maybe I'm gonna go rest now. Like, well, you know what? I think what I want to do is either clean, because the house is a mess, or, oh, I know what I can do. I'm going to do something really quick. I'm going to go down and drain the hot water heater, so that way I can hook up to electricity and start getting hot water in the house. Because draining a hot water heater is pretty darn simple.
In theory?
It is simple.
Oh, okay.
But in this case, so I hooked up the hose to it, so I had to disconnect the hose for, one of our areas that we have chickens, and dragged the hose over there, and I hooked it up, and I did everything you're supposed to do. Turn off the main water going to the hot water heater, open up a hot water valve so it releases any pressure, like in a sink or something. And then you hook up the hose to the drain valve at the bottom, and you open it up and it drains out.
Okay.
And then you flush it a little bit with more water, and you let it drain again, and then you're good to go.
Okay, so it just goes and drains out the hose.
Yeah, drains out the hose.
Okay.
Very simple. Turned it on, so I opened everything up, closed all the stuff, did all the things I'm supposed to do, opened the valve up after the hose is connected, and no water's flowing. So I thought maybe it wasn't flowing down enough, So I
Oh, gross.
trying to do that. It's like, I don't want any of that in my mouth, but I'm trying to create a suction. Nothing. Nothing. So weird. So I disconnect the hose, and it's like slowly dripping out of the, it's like barely anything
like
coming
clogged?
out. So it's clogged. So I figured out that where you turn the handle to open or close the valve, you can actually unscrew it even more and it pops off, and then and so I started shoving a screwdriver in there, and it was just caked with just sediment. Like it was not flowing at all. So I finally got it to dislodge, put the stuff back on really quick, reattached the hose, turned it back on, and it started draining a little bit, and then got clogged again. So I had to do that again. So then I came up with the idea, well, why don't I shut off the sink hot water and open up the valve, the drain valve with the hose connected, and turn on the water going into the hot water heater, and it'll flush. So I started doing that. And so I let it flush for probably 2 hours. Wait for it to not be discolored and gross looking and stuff. And then I would close the valve, let it fill up a little bit so it stirred more stuff down at the bottom, open the valve, let it flush out some more. I did that for a good 3 hours to just flush.
Gross.
It was so dirty and gross.
Yeah, because we've had it turned off the entire time
The entire time.
and I don't think it was running
No.
like before. Was it?
The real estate agent, the seller's agent, did turn it off for us after we closed. Yeah, so it had never been flushed.
Gross.
Yeah, so meanwhile, while that was flushing, I then ran the electrical line and hooked up the electricity to it. And so what was supposed to be just an easy going day turned out to be
20-minute activity.
Yeah, turned out to be, finally about 5:30 I come into the house and had some delicious din-dins, and here we are.
Nice.
Yeah. Scrape my knuckles on the side
plumbing?
on the foundation as I'm trying to crimp PEX lines and all that kind of
His
stuff.
favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
It's a good.
Yeah. So anyway, bathroom is ready for me to dry fit the tub,
Nice.
insulate the tub, put the tub in place, plumb the tub.
Put tile up.
Yeah, whenever you're ready for that.
Okay.
But with hot water, that means that if you want to, you can have a bath.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of the bathtubs that we got are soaking tubs, but
They're deep enough.
they're
to soak.
deep. Yeah, it's the deep one. It's a soaker for a. It's not like the soaker, but it's a soaker for like what the kits are, if that makes sense. Like the ones that you slide in, and they're only the face of them is the only thing that finished. There's 3 sides that are open because they go against 3 walls. But yeah, we made sure to get the taller one because I wasn't having that same experience as the last house,
Yeah, where it's just
where it's like a little tiny,
you hardly even get it over like your body.
no,
Just laying there, it's
like it wasn't even over your legs. Like you had, like even laying down, it didn't even cover my belly, and I'm like, what is this? This is not okay.
Yeah. So I was going to insulate the tub by using spray foam because we got that wide spray foam spray. Well, it turns out because it's an acrylic tub, you can't spray acrylic with spray foam because there's a chemical reaction that happens, and it warps the acrylic and bubbles the acrylic. So I returned that, and I also have to figure out how I'm going to put insulation up there so it doesn't just fall and sag, and it stays to the edge, to the outside edge of or it stays up against the edge of the tub, so it actually insulates.
Okay.
So, but tomorrow's going to be test fitting and drilling the hole for the plumbing for it, and then figuring out what I'm going to do for insulation. And then Sunday we'll probably be installing it.
Nice.
And probably also prepping the walls to be waterproof.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
excited to kind of see what that looks like, all put back together and stuff. With you guys redoing the floors, did that raise the floors at all, or is that going to mess with the height of the tub and the drywall? Do you know, like for fitting it?
I don't know. It shouldn't, because the floor sagged by a ½ inch towards the drain. But when I did my level, I did it from the back edge, and I did my drywall to the back edge, so it should
be okay.
be okay. But if I have to cut a little bit of drywall out
Yeah.
to fit it in, it'll be fine because tile's going to cover it anyway.
Right.
So
Okay.
that beautiful paint job that I have, I really didn't need to paint that area.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
That's all right.
It's an extra layer of waterproofing.
Yeah. Extra layer of something.
Yeah. So yeah, it's coming along. And then Jim gave us some samples of different stains that we can try for
nice.
the staining the Barnwood to see if we like any of it. So we can try a couple different things. But
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious. I keep going back and forth. It's like I did like the burnt Barnwood. I liked the look of that. But then I'm wondering, it's like, is that too heavy to be up there? Like, does it matter? I mean, that's some thick, heavy wood.
It is heavy. Those beams are very strong.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very, very strong. I don't think adding that weight of that is going to be an issue.
Yeah. It's not necessary, it's because it's just a facade, basically.
Yeah.
So I was just like,
You think of trying to figure out some other way of wrapping it? That's fine.
Yeah, something that maybe, I like the look of the Barnwood, but it's like I said, we're gonna be doing it on the front of the island. It'll be the dining room table, it'll be a living room table, it'll likely be a TV table, unless we decide to hang the TV from the wall. If we even put a TV in the living room or not, I don't know. So,
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm okay not doing Barnwood. I don't know what I would do. Ooh, we could tile it. That'd be a negative. I was joking.
let's put marble.
We don't like marble. Do brick.
That'd be weird.
That would be very weird.
I'd be like, Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting. I mean, I do want some type of wood. I do like the look of the wood. So it's just, I mean, it's cool because it's like, it's all it's from the homestead. So I liked that idea of it and bringing some character back in. It's just so thick and so heavy. But I mean, if you're not worried about it.
No, I'm not worried about it.
Okay. Well, we'll look at the stains and see if we like any of those. And if not, I think it'd be just torching it. And then figuring out how to get it all up there.
Yep. Could also torch plywood, like builder grade plywood.
Mm-hmm. See what that looks like.
Be more consistent. Mm. It wouldn't have texture though. But you would see
the graining and stuff.
The graining of it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, yeah. Onward and upward. But yeah, having hot water in the house, we haven't had that since we've moved in.
No.
And then today I realized that the hot water and the cold water on the washing machine are reversed. So before we do a load of laundry, we have to switch it. Otherwise, we're going to be using all hot water to wash.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah. Because I always put it on tap cold. Mm-hmm. I don't wash in hot water. I just always do tap cold.
We haven't had the option to.
even when I had hot water available, Anyway. Yeah. Anywho.
Yeah, it's interesting. It'll be interesting to see. Like, so funny. It's like to go 3 years without hot water, really, in the house. I mean, obviously we have it in here, but it's just been. It'll be good. I'm just excited. It's like once we get. I just want to get to the kitchen. So once the kitchen's kind of started to be in place and all the appliances and stuff, then the floors can go in, and then I think it'll be.
Yeah, then it's just trim indoors.
Mm-hmm. Then things will start going pretty quickly, and we can start bringing in furniture and getting things situated, and that'll be nice because then that'll be the kind of home stretch almost because it'll start going pretty quickly.
Installing a couple more mini splits, one for the bedroom and the 2 bedrooms, one that's going to be your office, and then another one over the kitchen.
Yeah, and that's going to be so nice because I like it a lot warmer than he does a lot of the times, especially when I'm working. I don't like to be cold when I'm working. And so in here, it's all one big open room, so I have my little space heater by me, but it does heat up the rest of the space pretty quickly. So it'll be nice to be able to shut my door and regulate my temperature.
I still need to paint that closet.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a couple little loose ends here and there. But
Yeah, but for the most part, it's getting pretty close. But yeah,
And
once we do that, then it's going to be a lot of the stuff will be out of the way.
and building shelves and sorry.
Yeah, because I was going to say once the appliances are all out of that sunroom, and then that'll be nice because then that'll be an area that we can use for staging or bringing other things in. So we'll be able to actually use that space. And then once we're finally done with the house, the inside part, I want to start on that sunroom and start working on turning that into a mudroom.
I want to do that because we're doing the tongue and groove ceiling in there. I want to do that during the winter because I know that there were active bees, bee or hornets or wasp nests up there, and I don't want to do that during spring when they're active.
Yeah.
So
Even though you did spray twice.
yeah,
But yeah.
just in case, I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, that'll be nice because then it'll be a mudroom / laundry room. And so in my head, I already have it kind of laid out what I'm thinking. And
You gonna put it on PowerPoint for me?
now I am. Now I'm going to put it on PowerPoint, you little jerk. Jeez. I thought you'd appreciate, because I knew you were going to be like, well, what's this and what's this? And so I put pictures so it was super obvious for you, because I'm always trying to explain it since you're so visual. So I was like, I'm just going to put pictures of things and then he'll know exactly where I'm talking about.
That's fine. Okay.
Supportive husband over here.
Hey, I'm very supportive. Live, laugh. What is it? Love.
Live, laugh, love,
Yeah.
or something. Laugh, love. I
I
don't
think
know.
it's more like laugh, laugh, laugh.
In this house, it is.
All right. I think that's it for today. Oh, one last announcement. You're not going to see us until Tuesday, but this Sunday, it's her birthday. So send her some happy wishes in the comments. Happy birthdays. Happy birthday wishes. We'll see you on Tuesday.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.